Familiar story, obviously. Really good starting pitching, outstanding starting pitching. I thought Luis did an awesome job. Maybe didn't have his A game today. They merely made him battle and throw a lot of pitches, but to keep the game right there, in a pretty good spot as far as having a lead when he left. He can't ask for more than that. I think, getting those final outs in these games have been difficult, but it comes down to, it's hard to win one-run games and 1-0 games, and no question about it. So, no real production in this series at all offensively. Handy big homer today. Some other guys hit some balls hard, but not much to write home about. And we're in a situation where we're not catching any breaks and we're not creating a lot of opportunities there. So, I thought obviously we had a chance there in the fourth inning to put a big inning together. Locklear hits the ball really hard that Renhefel makes a great play on and turns it into a double play. You look up and base load nobody out and you walk away with nothing. So, again, I do believe that we will get this going. It's just a struggle right now. There's no question about it. Everybody that's here on a daily basis trying to grind through it, and that's all you can do. You can't quit. You can't go home. The schedule won't allow you to do that, and these guys are wired the right way. Going out on the road now, obviously a couple big series there, and we got to do more offensively. That's what it comes down to. So, take any questions.
Which specific play Santos got hurt on? Was it the pitch?
Yeah, he said he'd felt it, a couple pitches earlier. He got up there, felt the sharp pain in his knee. I don't have a whole breakdown diagnosis, anything like that from the doctor yet on where that is at. So we'll find out more here later tonight, and we have an off day tomorrow.
So it's knee pain?
Right knee. It was his right knee.
Scott, can getting out of here and going on the road or something help a little bit? I mean, wasn't a lot of fun here. You hear the boos, everything else. I mean, try and get out of here and regroup a little bit or something?
Oh, no doubt. I think when you do go out on a road trip like we're about to head out on, it does tend to bring your team closer together. You start spending more time together, talking through things, trying to figure out how to get the ship righted here. And we will. I truly believe that. Baseball has a crazy way. It can be the most cruel game in the world, and it can be the greatest game in the world. It's a bounce here, it's a bounce there, and, again, ball Tyler Locklear hits down the line. If that goes down in the corner, it's a 3-run double. We're up 4-0, and we're singing a different tune. It's the way it goes. But you got to continue to give yourself opportunities for those things to happen, and I feel confident we will.
You said a couple times that, like you mentioned, that you still believe in this group,
Mm-hmm.
what they can do. And what is it in the locker room and these guys and the culture or anything that allows you to still have belief that this is, a passing thing for you guys?
Well, I think, we have been through some rough times here in the past, and we have been able to bounce out of it. And it usually happens with, a couple guys you're going to need a timely hit. I thought we were starting to see glimpses of that on a big win on Sunday. I thought we played a complete game there, but didn't carry it over into this series at all. So it comes down to, players and guys getting together and understanding that, don't feel sorry for ourselves. And I don't think this group does that right now. They're disappointed. They're frustrated, knowing that we did not play well here at all in this homestand. But there's only one way out. You got to fight your way out. And I do know we have some guys in that room that'll fight. But we got a little adversity. We got a couple of our better players on the IL right now. So you have to find a way to kind of keep your head above water until we get healthier. And, I do believe in the makeup of this group. They're not quitters. We're not going to quit. We're down one game in the standings. We got 50-some-odd games to play. When it flips, then you go run off, 8 out of 10, and you see where you're at, and you're like, we're okay again. It will flip. It's baseball.
Scott,
It's just been a couple of games, but what have you seen in the at-bats from Vossler and Locklear?
Yeah, I thought Voss has been on it. He doesn't overswing. He's not trying to do too much. He's just trying to make solid contact. He stays through the middle of the field for the most part. Looks like he's going to be a nice addition. He'll continue to get at-bats. I think, Locks is a young player. Voss got a lot more experience than Tyler Locklear has, but he's going to learn. And that's part of it with young players. You keep giving them opportunities and at-bats, things that happen in the field, or as he works through at-bats on different pitching he's seeing. But, stick with those guys. We'll give them chances, and they're going to be okay. They will learn as we go along here on this road trip.
Scott, you mentioned it, but you're down some guys. The trade deadline is looming. Can you tread water or just kind of compete and hope you get some reinforcements from Justin and Jerry, or how do you do that? I mean, like, because it's clear like you need some help right now. Guys are going to be out for extended periods.
No question. Every team out there is trying to get better right now. We're no different than anybody else. So we'll see what happens. It's not really my department. My department's trying to get the most out of the group we have here, and I got to do better. Quite frankly, you're trying to tap into different ways to get the guys going again, and we'll continue to try to do that.
What do you do in a situation like this? Do you have team meetings? Do you approach guys individually? How do you handle a situation like
Both, Bob. Yeah, you're meeting with the group, which we did the other night, and just talk about the realities of where we're at. And I give my opinions of what I see, and then from there, it's individual meetings, and a lot of those are happening as well, where you lean on your veteran players, the guys have been through it before, having those guys continue to talk to some of the younger guys, and it's hard when you have so many guys that are struggling, and they all want to be the guy to get it going and get you kind of moving in the right direction again. So not an easy task. That's what the season throws at you.
What are some of the guys that you individually lean on and talk to?
I've talked to a lot of guys here lately. Obviously, JP's a guy. You're talking about Haniger, Cal Raleigh. I mean, go down the list. Polo, the Mitches. I mean, it's Rails, everybody. You're kind of grouping them up, and everybody's a little bit different on where they're at certain points in their career and the type of season they're having. But collectively, you pull together. It is a team sport. You got to kind of help each other out when you're going through times like this, and that's what we'll continue to do. It will turn. Like I said, it's going to be a cruel game, and it's a beautiful game, and you got to just kind of grind your way right through it, and we will. Get out in Chicago, off day hopefully helps, get back after it there and get some momentum going offensively.
How does the low-scoring games impact the bullpen? I mean, the margins just get even thinner down the wire when it's 1-0 instead.
It's very, very thin margins there, and you got to throw strikes, which we did today. We didn't do the other night. Kind of gave that game away. Today, we threw strikes. They got a couple hits. They got a guy on first with 2 out or 1 out. They get a fielder's choice. So the guy's able to move up, and he's in scoring position, and they get a hit. So it's baseball. It happens. But on the flip side of that, you got to have enough offense to combat that and come back in that, and we just haven't been able to do that.
How's Cal's foot? Anything that has to be looked at further?
Cal's got a lot going on. I got to talk. I mean, I played that position. He did not feel good today. He's got a lot going on. Then he gets up there and fouls a couple balls off his foot. He hangs in the game, and he walks up there late in the game and gets a hit to try to get a rally going. Like, he is some kind of tough dude. Ton of respect for him. And, I think guys look at that, that you have to play through those things. So, like I said, I can't say enough about the job he's doing.